Hey everybody, welcome to Lessons with Troy. In today's lesson, it's going to be all about minor chords in open D tuning. So I've been getting a lot of questions and people asking me about, playing minor chords on lap steel or dobro in open D tuning. Now keep in mind, this kind of an instrument, you're not playing it like a guitar, so you're not really strumming it. So what I'm going to show you today are kind of more two-note pinches, right? Double stops or whatever you want to call them. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. The chord progression that I'm going to be using as an example is going to be in the key of G. It's going to go from a 1 chord G to a B minor, which is our 3 chord, right? To an E minor, which is our minor 6 chord, to an A minor, our minor 2 chord, to 5. So a 1, 3, 6, 2, 5. Once again, G major to B minor to E minor, A minor to D. Let me show you what this sounds like, and I'll just kind of improvise a few things and show you. Just kind of get it in your head. G to a B minor to E minor, A minor, G, B minor, E minor, A minor, so those are some different things that you can do. Now what was I doing there? Well, a lot of times I was just playing two-note pinches and also doing what's called chord substitutions. So although you might think of a C chord, let's say, being just a C chord, well, it's also an A minor 7 chord, right? Just without the A in there. So there's different ways of thinking about this. So I'll try to break this down and let's jump on in. So I don't need to really show you the G chord too much because this is all about minor chords. So we start with the measure of G, and I'll just play that on my 5th fret, let's say. Now, B minor. Well, keep in mind when you have, let's say, a root position chord here on your 9th fret, meaning there's a B major. Okay? Well, what makes that major is really this 3rd string. That note right there, right? That's a D sharp. So a B major is a B, D sharp, and F sharp. Right? Those are the notes that make up B major chord. Now, if we just take that major 3rd and we move it back 1 fret, now that makes it a minor chord, but you can't strum it anymore like that, strum all the strings, so you have to pick just 2 strings. So, okay, so G, any of those, you can pick any of those, right? Work for G on our 5th fret. The next chord is a B minor. Well, let's just start off by doing this 3rd string, 1st string. Okay, that's a forward slant, right? I'm on my 8th fret, 3rd string, 9th fret, 1st string. Now, keep in mind that you can do other 2-string combinations on this 9th fret position. So that sounds nice there. What also sounds nice is doing this 3rd string and 2nd string. Once again, 8th fret and 9th fret, 3rd string, 2nd string. That forward slant there. Now, if we keep thinking, okay, straight bar, other than the 3rd string, move that back. What else do we have? Well, we have this nice reverse slant here on my 5th string and 3rd string. So now we've got 3 different pinches that we're already working with in a root position. I always think, get all your root position chords down, what you can do in root position. So we got this one, 3rd and 1st string, 8th fret, 9th fret. 3rd string, 2nd string, 8th fret, 9th fret. Then we've got this 5th string, 3rd string. And why don't we just try that fourth string and third string too? Doesn't really ring out all that great, so may chalk that up to I'm not going to play that much. Now, if you try your sixth string and your third string, what you're going to find a lot of times in open D tuning is that sixth string is just, it's a bit floppy. It sounds kind of nice, but it doesn't really ring out, I feel like, as the other strings do. So my favorite in root position would be for minor chords, we're saying B minor, but keep in mind this is root position. So we can do the exact same thing over that E minor, just move it either to your 2nd fret or way up here to your 14th fret. That's a root position E. And then A minor, move it to your 7th fret or way up here, right? So I like the 3rd string, 1st string. I like the 3rd string, 2nd string. And I like that 5th string, 3rd string. Okay, so that's all B minor. Now let's try that over the E minor. Just think, okay, do that exact same thing, but instead of it being in a B position, we got to do the E minor position. Now this is, I'm just assuming that you know the notes of your instrument, right? At least your 6th string, 4th string, 1st string notes where your root position chords are. And if you don't know that, just memorize it. You know, just memorize where all your root position chords are. So root position E major is here on our 14th fret. So once again, reviewing over that B minor, we got 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 5th string, 3rd string, all with taking that major third and moving it back 1 fret, and that gives us all these slants. We want to do that in our E position. We just take that G sharp note and we move it back to a G, but we have to now just do 2-note pinches. So that brings us on fret 13, fret 14, 3rd string, 1st string, E minor, right? Now we're on 3rd string, 2nd string, fret 13 and 14, forward slant. Now we do a reverse slant on the 5th string, 3rd string for that E minor. Any of those 3 can work. So when you're playing through this chord progression, I'll include this jam track in the lesson. You got the thing to be musical and creative is just to work with different permutations, combinations, let's say, of everything that I show you here. And the best way to do it is just to kind of organize it in your mind and think, okay, root position chords. I've got 3 different ways to get minor in root position chords. That's the first step, really. Okay, now A minor. What do we do for A minor? Well, here was B minor on 9th fret. E minor is here on 14th fret. Well, A minor, you got to find that A major chord. That's on our 7th fret. Same thing. 3rd string, 1st string. You got to take that major third, that C sharp note, move it back to a C natural. 6th fret, 7th fret, 3rd string, 1st string. 6th fret, 7th fret, 3rd string, 2nd string. 7th fret, 6th fret on 5th string to 3rd string. The reverse slant there. Now I've mentioned this in lots and lots of my lessons about technique with slants. Watch my hand real close. You can see it real good here. What I do is I just do that. I grab it like that and kind of put almost my middle finger and ring finger like on the side of it for a forward slant, right? So I don't twist my wrist or my elbow. That's just lifting the finger and just twisting it a little bit like that. Now for a reverse slant, what I do, here's straight bar A, is grab the ends of it, thumb and middle finger, and just twist. There we go. Fifth string, 3rd string, 7th fret and 6th fret. There's an A minor. Notice how we're not strumming. We're not thinking of this like a guitar. We're just doing little 2-note pinches. Okay, so let's try to do combinations of that now. I'll show you just different combinations. Remember G, let's just play a G major in root position. Here we go. And I'll even slow this down a little bit to 70 beats per minute. G major starting off. Coming up to that B minor, E minor, A minor. Here's a D major here. Okay, so what did I do there? Well, I thought, well, let me just, for each minor chord, I'm going to be in root position, and let's play the third string, second string. So that's what I did. So I did that for the B minor. That's that 8th fret, 9th fret, third string, second string. Same exact thing, but move it now up to your E minor position. That would be fret 13 and 14, third string, second string. A minor is fret 6 and fret 7. Now keep in mind, I'm not even doing the benders right now. We're just going to do slants, and the benders sometimes can make things a little bit easier, but it's nice to just get the theory of this in your brain and the shape patterns. So you've got, per each of those 3 minor chords, you've got 3 ways to play them now in root position, which all you got to do is think B position, E position, A position. And just take that third string. It's easy to remember. In root position, third string is the third of the chord. The third of the chord is what makes the chord major or minor. If you keep all a straight bar in root position, it's major. If you start slanting that third string, but put all your other notes in root position where they would normally be, now you've got minor chords. Right? And that's a real easy way to get started with minor chords in root position. Okay, let's take a little break now, and I'll show you some other ways of playing minor chords that you might be missing, and they're right under your fingers a lot of times in other chords, right? Where you get out of your root position, which that's what I just showed you, is all kind of root position minor chords. And you start getting kind of chords within chords, chord substitutions, things like that. Let's get into that now.